Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, guys. Celtic Warband here, and thanks for tuning in to another episode in my Serbia campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms 1212 AD campaign. And we pick it up where we left off in the last episode, where we were steamrolling through Hungary. I believe they had 8 settlements when they started, and we've since taken 3 of those settlements and are sieging 3 more. And all of them provincial capitals, I believe, bar this one. This one isn't. But we've got Veszprém under siege, we've got Pécs, which we have captured, we've got Belgrade under siege. I plan to fight this battle in this episode if we have time. And then we're also sieging this settlement up here. We obviously took Suceava, and we took Targovisti as well. So I think the only 2 settlements left that are not under siege, owned by Hungary, are this one here and Prague, which they took from the Kingdom of Bohemia. And unfortunately, we are at war with the Duchy of Silesia. I wonder if they will take peace. Because I don't really want to be at war with them. Oh, they will take it.
The people will consider what I hear.
That's actually good, because I have no interest in going to war with them. Really no interest at all. Okay, we could get peace with them. We'll ask for 800. There we go. So... yeah, they still really don't like us, but they're happy that we're not going to be conquering them. So that is fine. So with this army, actually, maybe I can pull it back to Suceava just to hold. I believe this assassin assassinated one of my generals here, which was really unfortunate, or wounded him. In fact, yeah, he wounded my faction leader. I remember that from the last episode. It's been a little while, but... yeah, he's wounded, so he's actually recuperating at home. But he's had a lot of babies, which is good. He's got a daughter, a son, and a son. So 3 sons and 1 daughter. We also adopted this guy as well. They have a son, which is good to see. These 2 over here, not so lucky. He's got a... yeah, he's got 2 sons out of wedlock here. One child has unfortunately died. And then he has another daughter and a son, too. So, I mean, not too bad. Not too bad. And then over here, this is the king's brother. So we adopted this gentleman who's had a son out of wedlock. But he also has a son and a daughter with his wife. And then he's also got both of these guys out of wedlock as well. So, yeah, the Serbians really like to kind of dance around, which, I mean, isn't ideal when you're trying to preserve the family line. But anyways, yeah, so this siege here I'll probably just auto-resolve. I'm thinking this one will definitely fight, maybe in a turn or 2. This one, I think I'm not going to fight. I was really counting on them coming out against me, and this is not a sieging army. This is a horrific army for sieging. I had all this cavalry because I wanted to combat all of their cavalry, but now they're just going to sit in the city, and I think 3 more turns? It's actually 6 more turns until they take attrition. But what I'm going to do is hold here, and this army is actually going to come back here and replenish, and this is more of a sieging army. So if this army gets replenished enough and we come over here, then I would feel confident in getting a victory. But yeah, we crushed those 2 Hungarian armies, so that's essentially broken the back of the Hungarian military. Came out of there without losing any units at all, which is excellent. These axes are really good for flanking. Just hold them with the spears, have 3 axes on either side, and just collapse in on the enemy. But I think, yeah, we do have a massive war chest here, and in fact, we may have some other people we can trade with. Almohad Caliphate not mining us too much anymore, and actually... they are strength rank 1, we're strength rank 2, so it's very close. I mean, we would have been offering way more money to them too, but they're still not interested. And yeah, we're at war with Trebizond, I believe, but that should be making the Latin Empire happy with us. I mean, they're not crazy about us, but we're kind of getting nearer to the end of the campaign. I think it shouldn't take me more than 2 episodes to take... the entirety of Asia Minor, and then maybe a 3rd to wrap up the Latin Empire. And I think 1 to 2 more episodes here in Hungary. So we got basically 5 more episodes, and then we'll see the end of this campaign. But let's crack on. Talking way too much here. Okay, so let me take a look here really quickly at my provinces. Sanitation is 2, so can we afford to do that? We cannot. Okay, but we've got more than enough food here. We'll see actually once these finish exactly how much food we will have left. Sanitation here is not great, but in a few more turns we'll have population surplus, so we can put a sanitation building here, which will be good. We could consider upgrading one of these, but it's an extra 30 food if I upgraded Scopy. And it would be more growth as well, so let's go ahead with that. Dalmatia can get the hot springs in there. That will help with the sanitation. And yeah, these guys are plagued with disease, but there's really nothing we can do about it because we don't own the entirety of the province. Because as I've said, we're going to be leaving the Latin Empire for last. Apologies if my commentary sounds a little bit different. I've got like a tickle in my throat or something, a bug in my throat. Yes, I really want to fight that Siege of Belgrade. In fact, we do have the towers. We don't have any rams, though, and I would like to maybe wait... Yeah, let's wait one more turn. In fact, can we squeeze another tower out of there? We can. I think that would be... that would be prudent to have 4 lots of towers instead of 3, and then we should be able to go in there no problem at all. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, maybe not. We've got unassigned skills, and this is a governor, so more authority would definitely be useful. And what is zeal for? Integrity, I don't really care about that. So yeah, it's all about the authority. Yeah, so going down to here would be good. So let's do authority, and we'll get him an extra zeal. He's sweary. And I forgot to move my spy there. And I'm actually kind of sad to see this campaign end. I really was enjoying it, but I will be posting another poll at the end of this campaign for what will replace it, so... Oh, are they coming out against me here? Oh! Oh, shoot. Okay, well, there's no way I can beat that.
Fall back!
That's... I didn't expect that. Oh, no! Oh, no! This is bad. This is really bad. Oh, shoot. I might actually lose this army here. Okay, so what do we have? Cav there. Spears, spears. Oh, it's just so much cav. So much cav. Oh, wait, can I withdraw? Okay, thank goodness. I thought because I was in forced march, I couldn't withdraw. And that is fine. If they push... Yes, yes, this is excellent. I was hoping that the garrison wouldn't be drawn out, so we got them here. And this is a field army. This should be a really good field army. However, they do have a lot of horse archers, which is concerning. So we'll have to kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. I could just rush forwards with all of my cavalry and rip these guys to shreds, but all of these units, all of the Hungarian Knight Shock Cav and all of the archer cavalry will be closing in very quickly. And we've seen that the Bastonic Lancers here are not the best. Not the best cavalry. But anyways, I will see you guys on the battlefield.
Comes against us. We will hold. But today, we face only men. And not particularly dangerous men at that. Ready yourselves.
Alright guys, welcome to the battlefield. So clearly the Serbian army here has a bit of a morale boost because they've heard that their brothers have secured such a Pyrrhic victory against 2 Hungarian armies. So I think that they're feeling a little overconfident. However, the Hungarians have a lot more cavalry in this one. A lot more. So we'll have to see how this goes. And I just have to say, it does look pretty sweet, though, to have such a host of Serbian cavalry on the battlefield. Look how awesome this is. Just a massive line of Serbian Bastonics. Very, very cool. But we're going to split off and kind of have half and half. So let's get half over onto this side. And let's actually slide this whole formation over if I can. And yeah, let's actually kind of tuck back in the trees a bit here.
By your command.
And then with the cavalry that's moving over here, yeah, let's have them more on the plains. In fact, can we hide them over here in the trees, maybe? And then this cavalry, let's see if we can hide these guys in the trees for later. What I want the horse archers to do is to come in and fire at my spears, and I've got fire arrows on my archers, well, flaming shot rather, and you can see that it does do a bonus versus cavalry 10, so hopefully it will be able to shred them. If not, we can just switch to standard shot. But yeah, as I thought, these guys are kind of pulling back, waiting for the rest of their units to move in. But yeah, this is going to be tough. In fact, let's slide just a bit further back. Something like so. So we're kind of covered by the tree line. And let's spread out these spearmen just a bit more. I don't want it to be too thin, though, for when those shock cavalry come charging in. I want my spears to be able to hold. Spread out the archers as well, so they have a little bit more coverage. Good. All of them are hidden here. All of them are hidden here. And let's just move the general back just a tad. And now we wait. Oh my goodness. This is going to be terrifying. Wow, they are early period horse archers, though. So how much missile block do they have? Wow, 40 missile block. That is surprising. Early period horse archers. Okay, they have 30. 30 missile block. I mean, that's not bad. What kind of... Yeah, I guess they are wearing a bit of armor. These guys are depleted, which is good to see. Is this the garrison cavalry? Why are they depleted, I wonder? Servientes. Wow, this is a sick unit. I love these shields. Those shields are awesome. Love the color scheme there. Very cool, very cool. Okay, so they're grouping up. Yeah, they're going to be coming in full force with their horse archers. Let's go ahead and fast forward here, because I don't want this whole episode to be this one battle. Although we are slowly grinding them down, which is good. Form up, boys. Let's close that. Now, yeah, they are going to bring their spears in, but my spears should be able to hold. Those are militia spearmen, so they're kind of garbage. They don't have a lot of crossbowmen. So, yeah, we'll have to see how well the Vashnik Lancers do, because, in fact, speed is 82. My missile block is 30 as well. Wow, so I want to see the speed of these guys. So their speed is 105. That could be a bit of a problem. Again, too, the Hungarians choosing these foggy battlefields. I don't know why they choose that, but let's just slide over a bit here so we can face them more directly. Again, our flanks are secure because of our cavalry. And in fact, let's move my archers in front here. Because I don't know what their range is. Those, where's my range? Range 145. What are these guys? 145. Okay, so it's exactly the same. Yeah, but there's no hope that my cavalry will be chasing down their cavalry. Because their speed is ridiculous. 105. Mine is 82. Okay, here they come, here they come. They're starting to come in. Good, so we're starting to fire in. Let's see if we got any kills here. We do have the shock cavalry closing in. That's going to be a bit dangerous. I'm watching on this side too. It's just horse archers, so they shouldn't charge in. I'm going to show my hand over here because I want to lock up this cavalry well so we can protect our spears. I'm going to need my spears for later. Yeah, they're definitely trying to come in. That's going to hurt this unit of cavalry quite bad, but let's move around the flank. First, we'll chase off these horse archers, and we'll charge them in the rear. Okay, you guys focus that. You focus them. You focus them. They're focusing on my flank here. I don't really like that very much. Let's show our hand on this side as well. General's going to probably have to get involved. Okay, here we go. Good, so we've caught that unit. Let's surround this unit of shock cavalry here. And that's a side charge, so they're not going to get really any damage on us whatsoever. That's going to hurt, though. Okay, General. He can handle that melee cavalry. Oh, just hold, just hold. There we go. How are we doing over here? Yep, we've shattered them. Perfect. So one unit is going to stay on them, and the other 3 units are going to run them away. And yes, they are taking quite a bit of damage here, which is what I like to see. Excellent. So you switch to them. You switch to them, and you switch to these crossbows. You continue firing on that. Okay, so they're going to allow us to just catch their crossbows. Oh, no, they're actually going to move into melee. That's interesting. Okay, I want to make sure that they're broken. I need to not neglect this side, too. What are you doing, General? Oh, my goodness. Okay, that shock cavalry isn't looking too hot. Archers are now going to have to pull back, though, because the spears are incoming. Perfect timing there. Okay, they're shattered, which is excellent. Okay, you need to group up a little bit. Yeah, keep chasing those archers down. That's perfect. Okay, you come over here. Let's take a look at what's going on the other side. They have broken those horse archers. Well done. Let's push these crossbows out of the way. They need to continue. Actually, no. Hit these guys in the back. And yeah, keep focusing them down with the flaming arrows. Very good. Oops, nope. You keep going on what you're doing. Okay, they're starting to waver, which is good, but these guys are going to need a little bit more help. So I'm going to chase these guys away. Shoot, we've got some spears incoming. Gonna have to maybe pull out of that. Okay, come over here. You come up here, deal with them. My spear line should be able to hold. I don't think we'll have any problems there. You guys can just go to standard shot. Lord Levin giving me some good ideas there, because a lot of the early period units aren't that heavily armored, so it's not super important to have them on heavy shot. Okay, you're running them down, which is good. You're sitting here doing nothing. Any of that cavalry coming back? Doesn't look like it. Shoot, yep, that's a lot of damage there, unfortunately, with that unit. Okay, perfect. They have routed. Okay, so here's what we need to do. This spear unit is coming in, so form up here. You guys come over here. You guys come over here. These guys are getting a little bit shredded, so let's just chase them down. Okay, you're focusing them. Yep, you're focusing the horse archers. Excellent. You are as well. I'm being stupid, allowing my general just to be focused on. But there we go. We've completely wrapped up this flank, so now we can bring these archers over to the side. They're dealing with them. Okay, charge. Charge, and charge. And I'm thinking because they're militia units, I know they're spears, but even just being surrounded like that, they should break. Good, they're shattered. Come over here, deal with these guys for me. Okay, general needs to pull back, and heavy cavalry can move in. Just surround them. Yes, we're doing pretty well. Let's get these spears actually over here to the flanks. And yeah, just as I thought, they're starting to waver, even though they've only taken like 40 casualties. Let's war cry this general. Let's go in against him here. Bring this unit around. Go after these crossbows. That's far enough. Well done. Okay, we've got to be careful not to volley into our own units, though. Oh, they've steadied themselves. Okay. Okay. They've shattered. Well done. Okay, so is there any spot where they're kind of, yeah, at the back they're looking a little weak. So I think if we charge in some extra reinforcements, they might just get mobbed. Also, we're completely shattering them over here. So the army loss penalty should be kicking in pretty soon. Actually, yeah, you run them down. You keep firing after that, actually. Yeah, you fire on them. Let's see. You come over here. You hit them. You hit them. Yeah, you guys run them down. Well done. Just keep chasing them down. Now I think all archers hold fire. And there we go. We've got the victory. Pretty cut and dry, too. Only 400 losses. Very nice. Let me just run these guys down, and I will be back to the campaign map very soon. And came out of that with not too many casualties, which is really nice to see. Again, really high kills on the cavalry. Of course, running them down, but the archers doing pretty well, and a lot of those kills are on cavalry units as well, so pretty good targets. Also, the general getting 294 kills. We'll go ahead and, wow, they were almost completely wiped out. We'll kill the captives, actually.
Ready for battle.
And we are building up that other army in the south as well. They will be the first strike force into Asia Minor. But as soon as Hungary is under my control, we'll leave probably one army, I'm thinking, and send the other 4 into Asia Minor. There we go. Attrition, unfortunately. Our troops have been disoriented in unfamiliar lands, and much time has been lost to retrace their steps. Campaign movement range minus 80%. Who is this?
Commander. Commander.
I don't know which one that was, but can we move in over here? Oh, they're not going to stand their ground. That's unfortunate.
That is impossible.
Okay, so I feel very confident in sieging this now. And this army, let's go ahead and cut these guys down slowly. I can just auto-resolve that. Very good. Only 36 lost. We'll take on the warriors. And systematically just going to do this to every single one. If we can reach them, that is. We might be able to. We might not be able to reach him, unfortunately. Take on the warriors. Just can't reach him, unfortunately. That sucks. If we force march, though, we could come to reinforce him here. But I kind of want to follow this guy. So let's come over here and block him in.
That is impossible. March.
And he's gained a few levels here from all of those wins. He's untrustworthy. Oh boy. And he's also sweary. Getting that cunning would be good for minus to the upkeep. And let's see, extra replenishment, always good. Nice. Okay, so that kind of wraps that up. So I would like to fight the Belgrade. I don't know how that is balanced. Oh, wow. Did we take all that attrition, or was it already like that? I can't remember.
We take this settlement.
We could easily win that if we fought it, but I kind of want to just fight this Belgrade siege. I mean, they're going to start taking attrition, but we can't not fight the siege of Belgrade. It's such an iconic siege and such an important city for Serbia. So let's go ahead and head to the battlefield. The city of Belgrade is smoldering and in ruins, but once the Serbians take this, it will be their new capital. I've got all of the siege towers that I need to get over the walls, and I'm going to try and be a little bit sneaky as well, because we do have this open gate, or sorry, this open bridge at the back, and we do have a barricade here, which is pretty smart of the AI, because I was going to sneak all of my cavalry around. I think I still will send them around, though, and see what we can do, but I was going to ride my cavalry through there, but then I just noticed that barricade. So, well done, AI. Well done indeed. They've got no towers over here, though, so we can go ahead and move forwards and start skirmishing them down. But I think we have more than enough to take this settlement without too much trouble. Yeah, let's move our spears over here. We can actually move them right up to challenge these spears there. And we do have some crossbows there as well. Why is this one so close? Yeah, spread out. There you go. And we could try and get one actually behind the tower so that those crossbows are trapped. But then we got to be careful about the cavalry that I saw in the town center here. Okay, so let's run our cavalry around because I want them over here. Or do I? I'm so indecisive now. That's really thrown me that they put a barricade there. And I don't know how effective cavalry is at breaking that, especially under 2 watchtowers. So the cavalry might actually not be part of this fight. But it would take a long time for them to get around. Alright, yeah, let's bring them back. I know they're going to be exhausted by the time they get here, but it's probably a good idea. Could focus down these 2 spear sergeants here. I don't think their missile block is insane. Yeah, missile block is 50. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. If we can get some good flanking shots, though. This is... I think this side would be the better side to fire from. So let me grab these 2. Can we get them over, like, over here, maybe? Same with these 2. Get them over like this. What the heck? Oh. Only grabbed one of them there. Yeah, and I'm happy with you guys there. Alright. Don't need to be on heavy shot. Standard shot here. These guys fire up and over. That should be a good angle, I'm hoping. Okay, Cav, come on around. Try not to cut too close there. Yeah, they're just out of range of that tower, which is good. Now, they have brought up their own crossbows, but don't think that's going to save them. Let's also move some spears up here. Oops. Yeah, let's see if we can sneak the spearmen around. Those crossbows are pulling back, which is nice to see. No. Keep pulling over here. You guys stop for a second. Yeah, let them chase you. Show you your backs. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, both of them are coming over here. That's hilarious. Okay, these swords are free to move in. These crossbows are trapped because of their own barricade. And now we can just stop. Stop firing. Can send these guys in as well. They're going to be completely surrounded, which is excellent. That couldn't have gone any better. And the AI put a barricade here, so their general that I saw over here can't actually flank around, which is pretty funny. We're getting shot a little bit over here, boys. Come on. Stay out of range. They're active now. Let's get some zoom-ins for you guys. Oh, you hear the towers. Towers coming down onto the walls. The Serbians finally into the ancient city of Belgrade. And we're going to move these units over here. We're going to get these guys, if I can grab them. Am I grabbing them? Yes. Okay, they've already shattered, which is good. But we're going to continue on with that push. Let's go up here to challenge those crossbows. These guys are well in hand. And let's get our archers over here. And Cav, come on over here. Good, we'll be able to flank around with this sword unit here, which is excellent to see. That sword follows suit, that one go there, and these 2 spears need to hightail it over here and block off any cavalry that has an idea to charge into my units while they're in melee. But yeah, cavalry's on its way. How are they looking? They're pretty tired, so maybe we should just walk them for now. Where is the capture point for this tower? Yeah, we need to shut this tower down. So as soon as these guys get over here, I'll be able to hit these guys in the flank. Look at this machine gun tower, though. 2 firing down here, and like 2 or 3 or 4 firing this way. My goodness. Okay, so you guys break down this barricade. And you 2 swords, you're coming over here as reinforcements. Here we go, we've broken through already. Excellent. So we could just push the center. Okay, let's get some spears here. Yeah, shoot, I already saw the cavalry coming in. Oh, that's not good. Shield wall, boys, and pray. Okay, let's form you guys up here. Oh, they've got 2 units of cavalry. Quick, shield wall! Ah, no, that was pretty painful. That was pretty painful. Ooh, those spears not looking too hot. Oh, man. Oh, the swords also. Oh, they're gonna get a huge charge. Oh, no, the general didn't get a very good charge at all. Shoot, save the spears! Okay, these guys have recovered as well, so now those Hungarian knights are completely surrounded. Let's bring my archers right up to the walls here. Just park them right up on the walls. And let's go get these guys in. Let's get some more spearmen in here as well. They'll definitely come in handy. Come on, surround them, boys. Surround them. And didn't I send a unit up here? Oh, the militia crossbowmen did break, which is nice to see. Did they get through the barricade? They did, so let's send this unit up here. Let's see the Hungarian knights trying to hold on to Belgrade, but they know that it's only a matter of time before the Serbians take it. Really nice coloring on these Hungarian knights here as well. Okay, the tower is down too, which is excellent. And there we go. Now we can surround the general. Aha! That's what I was looking for. Whoa, look at all the arrows coming up and over here. The reinforcements quickly trying to save their general, but they realize that this is an absolute kill zone. Look at the arrows as they come up over the walls. This is going to be disgusting. Oh my goodness. Alright, how are we looking? Okay, oh, they brought in some reinforcements, have they? Okay, so they are sallying out pretty much. Okay, those spears rallied, so we'll keep them back here so that they... Oh, yes. They'll be able to recover in the next battle, is what I was going to say. But then I just saw how much damage that those spears were taking from my archers. We've got all these crossbows here as well. Let's just fire up and over onto them. And how are my cavalry? They're winded, but let's get them in here anyways. General can stay out. If we can get around here right quick and then charge into the backs of these guys, the battle will be over. Why are you guys all jumbled up? Just relax. For the good Lord! Let's get these spears here, and these spears, if we can get them around. That general's starting to waver. He's not looking too hot. There we go. So now we can actually just grab all of these units and collapse in on their flanks. We also got the spears around the flank as well. General is dead. That's going to be the nail in the coffin, I think. And we're going to see a lot of these units start to break just under the overwhelming pressure. We've also got a possible chain route here from all the Hungarian spearmen. Attacked pretty much on 3 sides. And there they go. Fleeing back to the town center. Excellent, and we just need to do an all-out push over here. And cavalry, oh, they've just all shattered, so there we go. A decisive victory, and Belgrade is ours. And just like that, we have captured the ancient city of Belgrade, and for once in this campaign, my Bastic Lancers not really getting too many kills because they didn't see battle until the very end. But let's go ahead and finally occupy the city.
At your command.
And that has to feel good for some Serbians that have been watching the series. We've got a fort here, but I would like to change this over to a walled city, I'm thinking. Vesprim. Yeah, I would rather that be the border fort, so... let's repair that for now. Sheep herd, yeah, that's probably important. Town barracks we don't need. The scribal workshop. We'll probably convert that over to a market, I'm thinking. But that is excellent. I would like to do 1 or 2 more quick end turns here. In fact, I could probably bring these guys up so we can auto-resolve this siege. 2 full armies. Yeah, that's an auto-resolve. Perfect. If we lose a few units, it's okay. I just don't want to be bogged down with this too long. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so we need to replace 3 units of the Voshnichi Axemen. Well, the Voinichi Axemen. But that's not the end of the world, I think. Oh, what? We could get catapults here? No way! Oh, that's so sick.
At your command.
Plus, we have weapons and armor upgrades here. So that's going to make our units even more powerful.
Commander.
Alright, so actually, I would love to maybe grab a catapult or 2. That's going to make sieges so much better. So if I can just disband these 2 here, and then we can hire 2 catapults. And then over here as well, he's only got 2 spears, and they're pretty decent veterancy. But let's get 1 catapult for him. And then I might actually disband these spears. And then 17, so I'll have enough room to have 4 of them. So I think that's way better. But, let's see. He's leveled up here. And he needs more cunning for that upkeep reduction cost. Not that we need more money, but every little bit helps.
Ready for orders.
And then they're pretty much down to just 2 settlements, so we will see the destruction of Hungary completely in the next episode. How is Cilicia tolerating me? They're tolerating me, but man, they do not like me. Okay, let's do 1 more end turn, I think. And how are we building down here? Are we doing all right? Yeah, 6 more turns. Maybe we shouldn't be so heavy on cavalry. Although, we have more than enough infantry here, so I think we should be okay. And by the time we conquer Hungary, we might actually get to the next level of Imperium, and then we might be able to get another... No, we might be able to get another army or 2. We can certainly afford it. So yeah, Hungary is running into the hills. And the Empire of Trebizond has brought up their priest, although I think they're Orthodox as well, so they shouldn't cause too much trouble.
Will you not allow us to lighten your load a little?
Nope. You just want money. Okay, very good. And let's see. If I bring these guys down here, we'll probably lose a few of our axemen once again, but we could always replace them. I think we can auto-resolve that. Oh, surprisingly held on to all our units. Excellent. So that was worth it. And now we will be able to get replenishment to this province. Although I could move right in to siege this settlement here.
Ready for orders.
Maybe I'll take 1 turns of replenishment.
Swift as the angels. Look to the defenses.
Yeah, it's going to take 3 turns, 4 turns. What can I recruit here? Absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't lose any units here
We
then.
hunger for battle.
So we got his cunning up. Again, authority is definitely good, so let's get integrity. Yeah, integrity is always good.
We hunger for
And this guy did not level up, which is surprising, but here we go. So let's change this to a walled city. Let's change this to a... We've got wheat fields here, so we could have the... We've got a cattle herd. So what we should change this to is the meat market, because that'll give plus 100% from animal husbandry buildings, and we've got animal husbandry here. So we'll repair that. Catholic Priory we can repair. Oh, we've got the market square already, which is good. And yeah, that's staying as the border fort. And we probably want a chapel here as well. So that's going to be sanitation. And yeah, we'll get that for sanitation too. And actually, maybe we should get a gallows here. Because yeah, that's the market square, so there's no point in us getting that. Construction reduction, wealth from industrial buildings. We could get the inn to get another spy. Or wealth and public order. Kefaia's palace. Wealth from commercial buildings. Let's get the inn. Because that will give us a lot of public order here as well. They're pretty unhappy with how much damage we've caused. But that's all good. We're looking good there. Let me take a quick look at all of our provinces. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, that can go up to the merchants' quarters. I don't think that causes too much trouble. Oh, it does affect our squalor quite a bit. Okay, so let's leave that for now. Ah, yes, we took this as well. A stronghold. Stronghold. Do I want that to be a stronghold? Baker we can keep. Military order priory we can keep. Large workshop. Maybe we'll keep that. Not sure. Ah, and they have the siege engineers. That's why. So we can repair that. Maybe we'll tear it down afterwards. We've got a cattle herd here, so having a meat market would be okay. Although we're going to have the meat market here, so let's get rid of that, actually. Or, wait, can we convert this to wheat fields? We can. Perfect. Cowshed, fairground. And repair that. Excellent. Good. Very good. A lot of construction. Food shortage. Carpathia. Really? Wait, which one's Carpathia? Oh, because we destroyed all the stuff. Is that why? Yeah, minus 60. But we'll get it back. Don't you worry. Serbians are here. We will fix all of your problems in due time. But I think that's everything that we're going to do today, guys. So I will be moving to siege this one just before I end the episode, because I have to end the turn to get that quick save in. But we'll probably bring these two armies here to take Edzergum, and then we'll move up to Prague with these two armies. But the rest of them, I might leave one army here at Suceava to kind of hold the Duchy of Cilicia at bay. But the other two that we have up here are going to be moving down south and joining this third army in the fight against Anatolia. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. If I can squeeze another one in this week, I certainly will so. But again, thank you for all the support on this campaign. It's one of my most highly watched campaigns. Even 10 to 11 episodes in, I still average about 400 views per episode, and that is really good for my channel, so thank you so much. But continue watching. I really need you guys to continue watching this campaign because it shows me that you are still interested in the campaign. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you in the next one.